Hi, Chiliads and collectors. This is Claude. So today I'll be presenting to you another amazing collectible. Actually, the very last one released by Hellfire, and it's the 2015 Art Ball Reserve from Hellfire. Again, a very amazing bottle. This one was actually made by artist potter Kevin Merk. So if you look at this one, of course, Kevin came up with a logo that says Hellfire Hot Sauce in between the large E and large H. It says Hot Sauce. So, very nice little logo to actually identify the bottle as a Hellfire, of course, collectible. You can see the skull, all those details there in the bones, the nose, the teeth, even the cracks on the skull, because everyone knows the skull does show cracks on it. I love the texture of the clay, that matte finish, and the color. It makes it look, like a real skull that you just dig up, from the dirt. Uh, of course, this was filled with sauce by Merle, the chili master over at Hellfire, and then resin sealed. And you can see when he does that, he always has that dripping in the front. That's his signature, from when he, seals those bottles in resin. Of course, they signed the bottle, so this one is number 2 of 13. It was also signed by Diana, and you can see here the little star. She always puts that little star at the end of our name, and that's her signature. Then the artist, of course, marks it. You can see here number 2 of 13. It says Turkey on here. Now, Turkey is actually Kevin Merk's nickname. Okay. Then underneath, completely, it says HFHS. You don't see the can't really see it. Well, yeah, okay. The camera just picked it up. Underneath there, doesn't really show good, but it says Halloween. Now, what's that? You said it was the Holiday Reserve. Yes, it is. Thing is, see, back in 2015, Dan Norton, the artist that normally does all of the Hellfire Art Ball Reserves, was moving. Now, of course, that involves first a process of packing everything up. So eventually, he packed up all the stuff from his workshop and was unable to work, for a while. So then, as he thought he was gonna move, some problems came along, paperwork and stuff, and he was actually stuck there for over a month in his boxes before he could finally move to that new house. Now, when you get in a new house, again, there's the whole process of unpacking everything, to get back into a normal life, and then, of course, setting up his new workshop. So by then, of course, Halloween was just a few weeks ahead. So because of course it's a tradition over at Hellfire to have a Halloween reserve, uh, Kevin was asked to do a Halloween reserve for Hellfire. Now Dan finally managed to get all that backlog of work done because his new workshop is so efficient. He was able to catch up on everything and be there on time to make that Halloween Reserve. So Kevin was actually asked then to turn his Halloween Reserve into the Holiday Reserve. So that's why the proto, okay, number 1 and number 2, the first 3 bottles that he had made for that run were marked Halloween, and then number 3 to 13 were marked Holiday because it had now become the Holiday Reserve. So once again, a very fantastic bottle. I know that some collectors say, well, hey, normally those bottles from Hellfire are larger than this. But of course, when you work on smaller stuff and try to make all those details, it's a little more time consuming because you have to be a lot more precise. So yes, there's less clay, but there's more time spent into it. So again, very special bottle. Each one was made by hand, so they're all unique, and there's always some stuff that is, that makes them all different, like the color of the eyes. See, this one is like a brownish red, some were bright red, some were black, some were purple, so different colors of eyes. And if you look at the number one, as you can see next, the collar of the bottleneck is actually kind of a black. Well, the number one is all black like that. In my opinion, I like the plain ones a lot better because it makes that skull look a lot more natural. But hey, that number one is unique, so it has to have a unique look. So it's all black. And as of the proto, well, the artist kept it for himself because he wanted to have a souvenir from making that, Holiday Reserve for Hellfire. So that's it for this bottle. Again, a very unique one. As you all know, Dan Norton is the official artist behind Hellfire. Only a few artists managed to slip in there. So it's a one-of, a very rare item. And everyone that got a bottle of that run was very, very lucky. So this is it for the 2015 Holiday Reserve from Kevin Merk and released by Hellfire. So we'll see you in the next video. And until then, you take care and bye-bye.